Because, listen, I pay attention and I check the list twice, you know. You got a star next to your name there. Now, listen, on Christmas Eve, could you leave me out a cookie or two and maybe a carrot for the reindeer? Could you do that, Piper? Oh, all right. Now, I tell you, make sure you get to bed early. No sneaking and peeking out from under the covers there. The reindeer are really shy, and they don't fly so good if they get seen. So you get to bed early, and when I'm there, I don't want no peeking. Now, on the count of three, give me a great big ho, 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 and a Merry Christmas. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, Merry Christmas, Piper! I'll see you on Christmas Eve. You better be. Oh, my goodness. Mark, Albeca 1, Mike Victor, did that come through okay? I heard a piece of that from the North Pole. I know you're a little closer than me.
Yeah, just that was really good.
All right, Mark, thanks for bringing Piper by another year. Merry Christmas to you and the family. And CQSanta.com is where you sign up to get your kids talking to Santa Claus up at the North Pole. Back to Net Control in 2KD out of New York.
Joso, nice contact, Dave, Santa, Mark, and Piper. I heard you guys all the way over in Michigan. Hey, we're going to leave New York, guys, just a little bit over to Wisconsin now. Looking for Marshall. Got a couple kiddos in the shack. November 9, Tango Charlie. November 9, Tango Charlie. If you're hearing the Michigan Santa Net Relay, let us know, Marshall.
Yep, Tango Charlie, you're 20 over 9. You're sounding great.
Okay, I got a fairly good copy on you. I was just checking some of the other relay stations as well to see who was hearing you. You said you're hearing me fairly well, QSL?
QSL, you're quite loud here.
Okay, let's see if we can get a hold of North Pole. Hey, Santa, this is Mark over in Michigan. Santa, can you hear me? Oh, Merry Christmas! Oh, Merry Christmas from the North Pole! Oh, boy, Ivy! 9 years old. Can you hear Santa? Oh, Merry Christmas! Oh, you just made Mrs. Claus smile. Ivy, what do you want for Christmas?
I want to do a ton of photos.
I'm writing that down. The elves love playing that game. Don't go anywhere. Iris, 6 years old. Can you hear Santa? Oh, Santa can hear you too. Goodness, this is so exciting. Iris, what do you want for Christmas? Okay. Oh, Mrs. Claus is writing that down. My pencil just broke. Thanks, Mrs. Claus. Oh, goodness. Iris, Ivy, before I go, can you leave some milk and cookies and just 1 carrot? 1 carrot will be fine for the reindeer. Oh, gosh, they get so many carrots. Look, on the count of 3, can you give Mrs. Claus and the elves and, even Rudolph a great big Merry Christmas. 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas from the North Pole. Bye-bye. Hey, thank you, Santa. Marshall, November 9, Tango Charlie. Was that a Roger contact with the North Pole, sir? QSO, thanks, Marshall. Appreciate that. Hopefully, Ivy and Iris, let them know we heard them in Michigan. Not too far away from you guys, but hopefully we'll hear them next year, too. So if you're listening and wonder what's going on, go to CQSanta.com and we'll get the kiddos connected with the North Pole all the way until Christmas Eve. It gets a little busier, so the sooner the better. We're going to shoot back to the East Coast, guys, looking at Nick, Whiskey 1, Tango Bravo. Nick, if you're here in Michigan, Santa Net Relay, come on back. And Dave, N2KD, can you help me out with number 3, please, Nick?
Yeah, we'll see if we can't connect with Nick. He's a little light. I'm surprised. Nick, Whiskey 1, Tango Bravo. Are you copying November 2, Kilo Echo Delta out of New York? All right. right, Nick. Yeah, not a problem. We got you. You're in there. It's band conditions, and I know it too. I got a lot of Christmas lights in the neighborhood. Might be playing on the radio as well. Let's see if we can't get the North Pole and Santa for Oliver. CQ Santa, come in, Santa. We've got Oliver over in Massachusetts for you. Oh my goodness, so many kids to talk to tonight. Oliver, how are you, Oliver? Can you hear Santa? Oh, and I can hear you all the way up here at the North Pole, Oliver. Oh my goodness. Oliver, now I know you're getting some rain down there, but we got a lot of snow up here. What can I bring you for Christmas? Okay, listen, the elves are having a whole lot of fun with those making them. Let me tell you what, oh my goodness. Now, I've got a few other things we're going to put in the slate also. Now, Oliver, I know you've been a good boy. I checked the list. And Mrs. Claus she just winked at me. I guess you've been a very good boy. All right, Oliver. Now, on the count of 3, can you give me a big ho, 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 and a Merry Christmas? But before you do that, I want to ask you, would you put out a cookie or 2 for me, and maybe a carrot for the reindeer? They get god-awful hungry, flying all over the world, you know. All right, on the count of 3 now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and you said hello to Mrs. Claus, too. Oh, my gosh, she smiled so big. And Rudolph's nose lit up. Oh, my gosh, it's bright. He got upgraded with some nice LED. Well, that's a whole other story. All right, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you on Christmas Eve. Make sure you go to bed early. Nick, Whiskey 1, Tango Bravo. Was that a good contact with the North Pole for Oliver, sir? All right, fantastic, Nick. Thanks for bringing Oliver to the Santa Net. Anybody out there listening want to get the kids hooked up with the North Pole? CQSanta.com is the only way to get checked into the net. Back to net control, N2KED out of New York.
Okay, QSL and at KI4, YTV if you want to take us away for number 4 and 5 there.
All right, KI4, YTV. We're going to try to get all the Texas. Robert, November 5, Yankee, Oscar, Delta. Do you copy Santa Net? Roger. Some of these other guys might hear you a little better. November 5, Victor Lima Foxtrot. You want to try to make the contact? Yankees internet. Outstanding, and I got a good copy on you in Alabama. This is KIWISDR, and we'll see if we can't hook you up with the North Pole. Calling Santa, calling North Pole. Calling Santa, calling North Pole. Come in, Santa, over. Hey, look at the snow globe, and I'm zooming into Georgia. Wow, I see Tyler. Tyler, can you hear Santa Claus? Oh, I can hear you too, way up here at the North Pole. Wow, great radio voice. Wow, Tyler, what would you like Santa to bring you for Christmas this year? Oh, okay, wow. You get a lot of snow in Georgia? Oh, wow, trying to send you some snow. Oh, terrific. Wow. Oh, are you going to leave me out some milky cookies and maybe a carrot or two for the reindeer at Christmas Eve, Tyler? Okay, I'll tell you what. On the count of three, give me a big Merry Christmas to shoot the shingles off the shack here. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Wow, that was a big single in North Pole, and you caused an avalanche here. Wow, hey, are you all right? Goodness gracious. All right, back to my relay in Alabama. How about it, Ed? Well, thank you very much, Santa. And Brian, November 4th, Bravo Foxtrot Golf. We've had a good contact with the North Pole. Oh, no problem. And Merry Christmas, Brian, and Merry Christmas, Tyler. You guys have a good year. If you want to get on the list, CQSanta.com is the place, and I think Rummel's picking it up with 6 and 7.
Absolutely. Cameron's got a good signal into New York. Kilo Bravo 0, Zulu, Quebec Oscar. Your copy of November 2, Kilo Echo Delta, Santa Ana, Virginia, New York.
Yes, we got a good copy on you. We have our son and grandson Mason and our granddaughter Morgan in the shack.
Oh, my goodness. Well, let's see if we can't get Santa for the kids. CQ Santa, come in, Santa. We've got Mason, and Morgan in Kansas with their grandfather, Kevin. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the snow's coming down. Like the reindeer are out there flying all over the place. I had to corral them up. Oh, my gosh. I see we have Mason. Oh, my gosh. 5 years old, Mason. Can you hear Santa Claus? Oh, I can hear you all the way up here at the North Pole. Oh, Mason, what can Santa bring you this year for Christmas? Oh, a guitar. All right, but you gotta promise me one thing, Mason. You gotta learn to play. Here comes Santa Claus, okay?
Okay.
All right, buddy. Now, I know you've been a good boy. Now, Morgan, oh my gosh, Morgan, can you hear Santa? I don't know if you're gonna respond, but can you hear me?
She can fly.
Oh, thanks, Mason. You're looking out for your little sister. I think that's just amazing. You know, you keep being a good little man, I tell you, and look out for your sister all the time. And you know, I think maybe Mrs. Claus just told me that maybe Martin's gonna get a baby doll. Don't tell her, okay? All right, Mason. Now listen, on the count of 3, can you give me a great big ho 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 and a Merry Christmas? All right? And hey, don't forget to practice that song too. All right? And get to bed early on Christmas Eve. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And a Merry Christmas! I'll see you on Christmas Eve. You better be sleeping.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, Kevin. Santa's giving out directives now. I heard him say that Mason had to learn a song. Wow. KIWISDR CQO, did that relay come through okay? N2K80?
Oh, yes, that was fantastic. We really appreciate it. And Merry Christmas to all of you.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you, Kevin, your grandkids, and the whole family from the Santa Net. If you've got kids out there and you're listening, you want to get the kids talking to Santa up at the North Pole, CQSanta.com. That's how you get checked in. Back to net control, N2KED out of New York.
Yeah, I can give it a try if you want. I think you had your 10 over, but yeah, we can give her a try here in Michigan. Nate, November Alpha 9, Tango Echo. Are you here in W8 MGM Santa Net Relay? Alright, cool. See if we can hold the North Pole. Santa, this is Mark over in Michigan. W8 MGM. Santa Claus, can you hear us? Merry Christmas, Illinois, from the North Pole. Oh, goodness. Ashley, 10 years old. Can you hear Santa? Oh, goodness. We can hear you, too. Mrs. Claus is smiling. Oh, what do you want this year? Oh, goodness. The elves love eating up here. Oh, that's a popular one. I'm writing that down. Don't go anywhere, Ashley. You're right there. It's Genevieve. Oh, you're getting sick. 7 years old. Can you hear us from the North Pole? We can hear you, too. That's terrific. Genevieve, what do you want us to bring you next week? Yeah. Well, that's nice. We're writing that one down. And Mrs. Claus, she just checked you. You're both on the good list. And she showed me some really neat surprises. I can't wait to see your smiles. Okay, Genevieve, Ashlyn, and Nate, too. Before I go, on the count of 3, give Mrs. Claus the reindeer, and, oh, goodness, even the elves, and, oh, me, too. Give a great big, Merry Christmas on 3. 1, 2, 3, go. And a Merry Christmas to you. Good job. Bye-bye. Hey, thank you, Santa. Nate, November Alpha 9, Tango Echo. Nate, is that a Roger contact up in the North Pole, sir? Okay, 7-3, Nate. You guys have a great Christmas, and hopefully next year, too, we'll hear from you. It's nice seeing stations coming back. I'm going to keep it here, Remo, and I'll take number 8, but before we do that, I want to go over to the West Coast. Bob, I'm hoping you can still hear me. Bob, M3, KLW. If you would, give everyone that information over on the West Coast, how to get signed up and talk to the North Pole. QSL? Hey, QSL, you sound pretty good here in Michigan. The bands have been great the last couple nights, and that's a blessing. Number 8 on our list is Ontario, guys. Put your ears on, see if we can hear them. It's Al, Victor, Echo 3, Echo Charlie, VE3, EC. If you're hearing Michigan, W8 MGM standing on that relay, come on back and let us know how the weather is.
Yeah, Victor, Echo 3, Echo Charlie, some good signal there in Northern Ontario.
Yeah, got a great signal here in Michigan, too. Let's see if you're here in New York as well. Well, hold on a minute. Hold on. We haven't gave Ed a workout at all. Stand by with me here, Al. Ed, if you would, KI4YTV, do me a favor and see if Ontario is hearing you. QSL?
You guys are probably a little stronger up there than I am, but Al, Victor, Echo 3, Echo Charlie, you copy KI4YTV in Alabama.
Yes, I can hear you. You're about 9 over here.
So about 9-0, right around how strong you guys are.
Yeah, go ahead and take it.
All right, we'll see if we can't reach the North Pole for Josie. Calling North Pole. Calling Santa. Calling North Pole. Calling Santa. Come in, Santa. Over. Look at the snow globe. Wow, in Canada. That's not all that far away. Josie is 6 years old. Oh boy, can you hear Santa?
Yeah.
Well, I can hear you too up here at the North Pole. Oh boy, let me check. Oh, you've been good. It says you're on the very good list. So terrific. Wow. Do you know what you'd like Santa to bring you for Christmas this year?
Cookies, paint supplies, lots of cookies, Barbie monster truck, and that's it.
Okay. I got your list from earlier. It said paint supplies. Everybody needs paint supplies. Oh, terrific. Wow. Okay, you're going to leave me out some milk and cookies and maybe a carrot or two for the reindeer on Christmas Eve?
Yes.
Well, that'll be terrific. I usually need a snack by the time I get to Ontario. All right, on the count of 3, give me a big ho-ho Merry Christmas. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Wow, that was really loud. The reindeer jumped up. You're floating around because they're flying reindeer. Get down. Listen. Now get down. Oh, boy. I'll have to corral them. After my relay in Alabama. Well, thank you very much, Santa. Oh, boy, paint supplies. That's what I need, too. Victor, Echo 3, Echo Charlie. Al, was that a good contact with the North Pole?
It was absolutely amazing. You guys are doing a fantastic job. She's happy. Thanks again. Victor, Echo 3, Echo Charlie, Winham, 73, and happy holidays.
Roger, Merry Christmas, Al, and Merry Christmas, Josie. Okay, KI4YTV, back to net.
QSL, Roger contact. Good job, Ed, and I hope Santa Claus gets those reindeer under control. If you're listening and wondering what's going on at the SantaNet, go to the website, tqsanta.com, tqsanta.com, and we will get the kiddos checked in with the North Pole. And there's a short wait tonight, 2 or 3 more stations, looks like 3 more stations, so it's going to get a little busy as the days go on till Christmas Eve. All right, guys, we're going to leave Ontario here. We're going to go to the East Coast, to Virginia, and it looks like Alex, Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu Mike Charlie, K04ZMC. Alex, if you're here in W8 MGM, let us know how your weather is over there, QSL.
It's Alex, Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu Mike Charlie, and we find that into Virginia, pretty cloudy, seems to rain earlier.
All right, QSL, seeing what other relay stations we got. I'm trying to get some of these other guys, put them to work. But it looks like Dave might be your best bet. You got a whole room full of kiddos. That's awesome. Dave, N2KED, we're talking to 9 Alex over in Virginia. See if you and him are hearing each other. And if not, I can help you out, but I think you guys will hear each other just fine. QSL?
Yeah, let's see if that works for us, Mark. Alex, Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu Mike Charlie, are you copying November 2, Kilo Echo Delta Center at relay out of New York?
We are picking up that
Well, that's fantastic. Let's see if we can't get Santa on the radio here for the kids. Holy smokes, it looks like your shack's full of them. All right, CQ Santa, come in, Santa. We got Nicholas and Juliana and Francesca and Caroline all down there with Alex in Virginia, waiting to talk to you. Oh my gosh, what a busy night. Oh, I've been talking all over. I just talked to Ontario too. Oh, down to Virginia we go. All right, let's see here. Oh, well, let's start with Caroline. Caroline, 12 years. Oh my gosh, you're getting so big. Can you hear Santa? Oh my goodness. Caroline, what can I bring you this year for Christmas? Yes, another elf on the shelf, huh? Well, listen, nothing like a couple more eyes to make sure you're being good. All right, Caroline, we've got some gifts that are kind of special we're going to get in the sled for you on Christmas Eve as well. Now, Nicholas, also 12 years old. Holy smokes, Nicholas, you're getting big. Oh, my. Nicholas, what can Santa bring you this year for Christmas? A really big one. You mean like with a huge hard drive or a lot of memory or a good gaming video card? Come on, you gotta be specific. The elves don't know what a really big one means. All right, I'll tell you what, Nicholas, we'll figure it out for you. All right. Now, who's going to be next? Juliana, 9. Can you hear Santa? What can I get you this year for Christmas? Oh my goodness, we're going to bring a whole 6-pack of elves on the shelves down for you from the North Pole. Okay, Juliana. Well, we'll see. And you've been good too. Now listen, I know all you kids have been good. Mrs. Claus just showed me the list, and you're all on the good side. So you got lucky there. No cold this year. All right. Now, Francesca, can you hear Santa? What can I bring you for Christmas this year?
I want a phone, a puppy, and anything that my family doesn't get me.
Oh, wow. Now, you know a puppy is a big responsibility. Mrs. Claus and I are going to have to talk to your mom and dad about that one. I can't promise a puppy, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. We do have a whole lot of other nice gifts we're going to get you and put in the sled. Now listen, on Christmas Eve, I want all of you to get to bed early. No sneaking a peek at Santa and the reindeer on Christmas Eve. No, we don't do that. Into bed early. Okay, when I show up, you better be sleeping. Now, on the count of 3, I want a great big ho, 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 and a Merry Christmas. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my goodness, that was like a chorus was singing to me up here. That was beautiful. Oh, my gosh. All right, kids, I'll see you Christmas Eve. You better be sleeping. Oh my gosh, Alex, Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu Mike Charlie. I hope that came through okay. I could hear Santa pretty good here. Did that work out for you okay there, Alex?
Hey, sir, Roger, contact. That was perfect. 7-3, Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu Mike Charlie.
All right, Alex, Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu Mike Charlie. Thanks for bringing the kids by the Santa Net. And anybody out there listening want to get your kids involved and want to get them talking to Santa Claus up at the North Pole, head over to cqsanta.com. That's the website, the only way to get checked into the net. N2KED out of New York, back to Net Control.
QSL, Roger Contact, and Alex, thanks for having all the kiddos on. Hey guys, let's go over to Rick. Rick, if you're still out there, if you would, sir, give that that brief announcement and that website and see if you got anybody over in the Midwest that's possibly get them checked in and drum up a little bit of a business for us. So Alfalfa 5 Golf Victor Rick, are you with us?
Oh, yeah, I'm in the business, and Winnipeg. This is Alfalfa 5 Victor. And how would you like to have your business across the ball? Well, you go to KIWISDR.com, and click on the check-in link at the top of the page. And you can get hooked up with the big man outdoors. And that is from anybody that can hear my voice from coast to coast and border to border and beyond. If you can hear me, go to KIWISDR.com. Check in and get on the list. We're one of the driver listeners, and we have plenty of room for anybody else to come in and get your children in there. That'll be anywhere, northeast, southwest, it don't matter. Go to KIWISDR.com. This is Alfalfa 5 Victor back in.
All right, QSL, good to hear you. And Remmel, if you would, Remmel, give that brief announcement, please. QSL, I appreciate that. Number 10 on our list, we're gonna leave Virginia, guys. Not gonna go really too far. We're gonna go to Pennsylvania for a couple kiddos. Andrew, Kilo Charlie 3, Whiskey X-Ray Echo out of Pennsylvania. Andrew, KT3WXE. This is W8MGM Michigan Internet Relay. Are you hearing us, Andrew? Got you in there real light. I'm hoping Dave can help us. Dave, are you hearing anything on 2KD?
Yeah, he's got a light signal here in New York. Andrew, Kilo Charlie 3, Whiskey X-Ray Echo. Give us a little chatter. What's the weather like there? Did you get a lot of rain? This is N2KED Internet Relay out of New York. Yeah, I hear you in there, Andrew. I don't have a great copy, but I got a feeling you're hearing me. Let's see if we can't get Santa for you on the horn. CQ Santa, come in, Santa. We've got Owen and Jameson down in Pennsylvania with Andrew. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll tell you what, the northern lights are causing havoc up here with radios a little bit. Oh, there's no two ways around that. Oh my God, and that solar flare we just had. Oh my goodness. Merry Christmas, Owen and Jameson. Oh my goodness, Owen, 11 years old. I hope you can hear Santa. What could I get you for Christmas this year? Okay, well, I tell you, the connection might not be so great, but that's okay, because you know what? I've got the magic snow globe, Owen, and I can tell and know what I'm going to get you for Christmas. And Mrs. Claus has got a pretty good list, too, so don't you fret, Annie, and don't you worry. I got things that are just going to make you happy and smile that you don't even think about. All right, now, Jameson, 5 years old. Oh, my goodness, young man, this is Santa Claus, and I'm going to be bringing you some nice stuff on Christmas Eve, okay? Now, listen, on Christmas Eve, you make sure you get to bed early, all right? Get to bed early. Don't peek it out from under the covers to get a glimpse of me and the reindeer, all right? Now, if you could send out a cookie or two, that'd be great, too, and maybe a carrot for the reindeer, because they do love them so much, and it gives them the energy to help them fly as much as they do. Now, listen, on the count of three, I'm watching in the snow globe. I want to hear and see a great big ho-ho-ho and Merry Christmas coming out of Pennsylvania there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. North Pole. Oh my goodness. I don't know what Andrew did. He must have kicked it up a bit or something. Wow. Oh, Merry Christmas, kids. I'll see you on Christmas Eve. Andrew, Kilo Charlie 3, Whiskey X-Ray Echo. It sounds like Santa had a better copy on you than I did. Fantastic, my friend. Let us know. I think our net control may have sent you an email. Let us know if that came through okay for you. This is November 2, Kilowatt Echo Delta, sending that relay out of New York. Back to net control.
All right, QSL, thanks. Hey, if you're wondering what's going on, what it is, it's the SantaNet. Go to cqsanta.com. And once you're there, there's also an email. It's elf@cqsanta.com. So if you have pictures or videos or a question or a comment about a contact or anything going on, feel free to send us an email. Just like we had a gentleman earlier that sent an email just asking about, curious on if they're hearing us out of, I think it was Idaho Falls, Bryce, I believe. Bryce, we're going to try to give you a holler here shortly after Michigan. But again, if there's any issues with the contact or anything like that, send us an email at elf@cqsanta.com. We'll do our best to respond in a timely manner. So, number 11 on our list, guys, is Michigan. It's Eric, Kilo Delta.